We're back with Gemloader again.
Look at all these shiny new things. So we have some new colours, we've got some new finishes, and we've got some entirely new products as well. But more about them at the end of the video.
And if you haven't seen our previous Gemloader video where we take a deep dive into the binder, you should probably go check that out now.
But don't forget to come back.
Yeah.
And then watch this video. Alright? So what we're going to do today, we're going to take a look at these new shiny products. And then we're also going to give you a bit of like a long-term review as well about what it's been like over the last 6 months to be using and living with our previous Gemloader binder, which we used in the review Lou's just mentioned.
Before we go on, if you want to help us out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below.
So if you haven't heard of these before, Gemloader are a really sweet company. We've talked to them quite a bit in preparation for this video. They were very generous in supplying us with one of the binders and some of the other products we're going to talk about today. So thank you very much, Gemloader. These are binders, which are 9 pocket page binders. I got it right first time this time. You'll see what I mean if you've watched our previous video. And they hold 216 cards.
So we've got the original Gemloader here from the last video. How has it been for the last 6 months?
It's been pretty good-ish, yeah. I think it's just been 6 months. It's been really good. There really isn't much to say negatively about these binders. They are a very well made out, very well thought out product. The one thing that we said in the review previously though, was we weren't upset with the colours. We don't hate them. But we did want to see some new colours, and hey, we've got that now. We have that new Tiffany blue binder.
Which is nice.
Which is really cool, really unusual but nice colour for a binder. And we've also got a really classy looking black. They also come with a slightly different surface finish this time. So whereas this one is more of a matte finish, what we have with the new ones is a PU leather glossy look to them that really does make them feel classy. So this looks nice, looks a little bit photo album, but the new ones, oh, very clean. So looking at it as a long-term review, basically there is nothing wrong with them. We've used these a lot. So I'm currently holding my Team Rocket first edition and unlimited sets in them. And if you follow our Instagram, we are doing Team Rocket Tuesdays. So use the hashtag Team Rocket Tuesday if you want to get involved. What that means is though, is that I'm taking the cards in and out quite a lot so we can get those pictures for our Instagram. And the pockets are perfectly fine. They're taking all that abuse of having the top loaders put in and out.
So one of the bigger things we did comment on was the size.
Oh yeah, it's on the chonk scale. This isn't a, oh lordy, he's a common.
And it does get bigger as you fill it.
It does. So not only did we say that clearly this is a pretty big binder, it's thick. That's a 4 or 5 C's thick binder right there. Just gotta think about it when you're thinking about where you're gonna keep them, where you're gonna store them, because we for sure had to reorganize our bookshelf to actually fit these on. I think one of the other things I just want to point out as well is you are slightly limited on space. So I think we've become pretty accustomed to using 12 pocket binders, which are 480 page typically. 480 cards down to 216 feels like a bit of a step down. But with careful planning and for how we see people using these binders, 216 cards isn't too small. Are you really gonna load this up with a load of common cards?
Yeah, you want it. This is more along the lines of your nearest, dearest and expensive. You want to look at cards.
Absolutely. Short of getting your cards graded, putting them in a sleeve and in a top loader is probably going to be the best way to look after them. We are not a huge fan of grading cards, so for us, this is perfect. This is the absolute next best option. We get to store them safely in top loaders, but we also get to see them, and that's the key to these binders.
So we mentioned these at the beginning, which we're really excited about because in our last video we mentioned about having to buy all the top loaders, and now Gemloader have come out with them, so you can buy them all in the same place, which is great. Have you tried them out yet?
I have. So I was having a play with these the other day and wow, I'm really impressed. So we've mentioned a few times that we love the quality of these binders, and we're really happy to say that Gemloader have also carried that through into these other products. These aren't just bolt-on cheap products to kind of flesh out the catalog a little bit. There's been some thought that's actually gone into these products. So starting with the sleeves, they're a penny sleeve. They are as good as any other penny sleeve on the market. They are clear, strong and durable, as much as you can expect from a penny sleeve, and they do the job. There's not much else to really say about them, but the real impressive thing are these things. These top loaders are quite honestly some of the best, if not the best top loaders I have come across so far. There's some things that are just a little bit different about them that I really like, that does just set them apart. First of all, these top loaders have really rounded corners, which normally isn't going to make too much of a difference. But when you think you're loading these into pockets, it makes such a difference. Having that rounded corner means they don't get snagged on the pockets as you're trying to load them in, and it just makes it so much easier.
You're not going to be damaging the product that you've bought,
right?
With the product that you brought.
Absolutely. They are made really well. So not only do they have a continuous border around them, which is really nice, unlike a lot of top loaders where each bar of the border is separate, they are also very error-free. And when we say error-free, there aren't very many air pockets, there aren't any nicks, scratches, they're just made really well. No burrs on those edges, super clean cut, and that high rounded curve just makes it so easy to put into these sleeves. And that's very cool, because that tells us that Gemloader have thought about how the end user is going to use their product. And that speaks volumes about the type of company we're dealing with here. It's really nice when companies actually think about who and how their products are going to be used.
You sound pretty enthusiastic about these.
I know, and I nerd out on storage.
You are a storage nerd.
I really am. My Pokemon collection just fuels my binder and top loader obsession. That's all I collect Pokemon cards for, really. I just really don't want to understate that it feels great as an end user when a small company like this actually thinks about what they're doing and how their products are going to be used. I am really excited to see what Gemloader are going to do next.
And if you want to know more about Gemloader, want to check it out for yourself, the link is in the description. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to us on this video.
So that's everything from us today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Like, damn, you can fit so many top loaders in there.
Chonky.
Chonky.
Okay.